All losses are not bad losses. What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? Before we get started with today's content, I must do what I always do anytime you see me on your screen, and that's thank you guys for the likes, comments, shares, most importantly, those subscriptions. So whether you be a day one fan or somebody who just started rocking with the channel today, man, I greatly appreciate it. And if you're loving what I got going on my YouTube and you want to see more of me, easy money, man. You follow me, I follow you right back. We'll build this thing up together. So check me out on Twitter, Mr. Temp Check. Hit me up on Instagram, Mr. Check the Temperature. I'm even on Clubhouse now, Mr. Temp Check. But before we get started with today's content, yes, we still have hats available in black and red. We still got hoodies available in select sizes in black, dark gray, and military green. And yes, we do have select sizes in the white t-shirts. Thank each and every one of you guys who has shopped with me, who has shared out a picture, shared out a tweet. Definitely appreciate it. Special shout out to Kid Chaos, man. Not only is he one of my favorite battle rappers in battle rap, he's also a supporter of this channel. He's also a supporter of the brand. He's been on the show a couple times, and he actually purchased the hat that he wore in the URL face-off. And that's key when we talk about supporting black business. He actually bought his hat, and I shipped it to him, and he decided to wear it in the face-off. But it's Temperature Check Tuesdays, and I felt like coming off a very good weekend in battle rap. Shout out to the URL for the URL Super Fight on Saturday. Shout out to the URL and Queen of the Ring for a very good event on Sunday as well. However, it's Temperature Check Tuesdays, so it's two people we need to call to the carpet, and we need to have a discussion. That would be one, Kid Chaos. The other one would be First Lady Flamez. Now, the reason I have coupled them up together for this particular topic of conversation is I feel like this conversation could be had with the both of them at the same time, and it makes sense. So, obviously, URL Super Fight, Kid Chaos versus Danny Myers. Queen of the Ring versus URL. Queens versus Kings 2. First Lady Flamez versus JC. Now, first watch, these are the battle rap community has this being very convincing wins. Very convincing wins. A lot of people have Danny Myers 30 and Kid Chaos. A lot of people have Danny Myers 30 and Kid Chaos. And I'm seeing a lot of people, with the first watch giving JC the 3-0. What I'm going to say about both of them is both of them had great performances. Don't get it twisted. Both of them had very, very solid performances. The problem is, we'll go with Kid Chaos first. One, you was going up against Danny Myers, man. And right now, Danny Myers is probably the leader of Champion of the Year right now. If the year ended today, I'm pretty sure Danny Myers would win that going away. It wouldn't even be close. I don't even know. I think second would probably be DNA. You probably have to give it to him. But Danny Myers, man, that's who you ran into. And Kid Chaos, it's kind of like, I hate to use this analogy, but it's kind of like basketball, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You came in there with the nice James Harden step back. You had the crossover with the step back. See? Crossover with the step back. That's what you was doing. Crossover with the step back. It was beautiful. It was working. You was getting 25, 30 points a night. You had about 8 or 9 assists. You grabbing 6 or 7 rebounds. However, what ended up happening is you ran into that old fundamental basketball player. You went up against somebody with the Horace Grant goggles, lenses about as big as mine. You went up against someone with elbow pads, knee pads, ankle braces on, and he dropped 50 points on you. Now, you still did your numbers, but it didn't look the same because he dropped a 50 ball on you. Now, what I will say is this. Let's not make no mistake about it. Danny Myers versus Kid Chaos. Was Kid Chaos over his head? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. What I saw was what people were complaining about with Kid Chaos be exacerbated in that battle. It was exacerbated in that battle. So essentially, you guys said that it takes too long for Kid Chaos to get to the punchline. Then one of the narratives about Kid Chaos was he always waits for a reaction. So what happens when you put those two scenarios together, trying to right the wrongs of what the battle rap community says is they don't like about you, and you go up against someone like Danny Myers, whose pace is definitely faster than the Kid Chaos, as far as getting to the punchline. The thing about Kid Chaos is, why you guys says it takes it so long, he builds a house. Now, within the house, you may not understand the secret passageway. You may not understand the false step. You may not understand the drop down safe that might come out. That might come out the walls. It might come up from the ceiling. It might, you never know. It might just appear. You may not understand that while he's laying the foundation, while he's building the layers to this house. But once he puts the roof on, smacks you with the punchline. But again, the problem that I feel like he had was that Danny Myers has a faster pace than him. Danny Myers was able to get to the punchline a little bit faster. And although he had moments, he definitely had moments. This deserves a bar for bar breakdown. We're don't worry, I got y'all. But he definitely had moments in that battle. So much so that when the battle ended, although the majority had Danny Myers, who was Papoose talking about? What battle rapper was Papoose talking about? Kid Chaos. He's a star. He has potential to be a star. And the reason why I like Kid Chaos so much is because he's willing to adjust. He's willing to try new things. Now, I think, again, when people, it was two narratives out about Kid Chaos. One, he takes too long to get to the punchline. Two, he's waiting for crowd reaction. So, if you notice, he just rapped straight through. He wasn't waiting on crowd reaction with this battle. But what you did was, because you didn't wait, there was no stop. People's brains were still trying to decipher what you were saying 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars ago. They were constantly playing catch up with your bars. And that's how people ended up overlooking a lot of what you said, because on the second watch, I'm going to tell you right now, on the second watch, it don't look the same. It does not look the same on the second watch. And I'm not saying that he didn't lose, but a 30? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing no 30s. We are not doing a 30. And it definitely wasn't a body bag. So even if you wanted to say you had Danny Myers every round, edging every round, I could live with that. But we're not about to sit here and say he got body bagged. But what I will say, and this is what I also say to Lady Flames, because we about to transition this conversation. All losses are not bad losses. Some losses is good for you. Some losses teach you lessons that's going to make you better in the long run. And that is what I felt like happened with Kid Chaos on Saturday night. And then on Sunday night, I saw the same thing happen with JC. So let's talk about First Lady Flames. First Lady Flames is representing Richmond, Virginia. First Lady Flames lets you know she does not carry a purse, nigga. She carries a Glock. First Lady Flames is different. First Lady Flames proved to us on Sunday that far as Queen of the Ring, a lot of y'all don't have a chance. I'm going to tell you that right. A lot of y'all getting 30 this year if you stand in front of First Lady Flames. I'm just being honest. She has just as much star power with the pen as a Kid Chaos. Her performance as good as a Kid Chaos. I love the energy that they bring. They bring big stage performances to small stage rooms. I love that about both of them. But First Lady Flames, when you were talking to JC, when you were barking on JC, I believed you. I believed every single word you said. You have that instant credibility, something about you. It makes me believe everything that you say in your raps. So did you run into A JC that was on one? Absolutely. You ran into a JC who wanted to show that there was levels of battle rap, who wanted to show the battle rap community that although you two are similar, you're completely different. And I think you also help to separate yourself from that narrative as well. The one thing I would say about you, Lady Flames, you have to get over the fear of going first. You have to. You gotta relish in setting the tone. Relish in setting the tone. When you went out there with Queen of the Ring, I don't know if it was the ganja, because I know y'all was in Cali, but you looked stuck for about 15 seconds. You had a blank stare on your face. And I don't know, again, it could have been the ganja, it could have been nerves, but what I will say is, and JC referenced it, that you didn't want to go first. Set the tone. Set the tone, Black Queen. Set the tone. So again, all losses are not bad losses. I think Kid Chaos is about to come back 10 times better. I think that Lady Flames learned a lot in her battle with JC, and she's about to come back 10 times better. And I will say about Kid Chaos, he has the opportunity to take all the negative narratives that he's heard, all the frustration that he's gotten from this battle, from this performance, that it was not well received, and he can apply it to his 2-on-2 that's coming up very soon. Huh? What you say? You giving me Arsenal and Kid Chaos against B Dot and Real Sick? Oh yeah, I'm there. Don't worry, I'm there. I ain't in the building because of COVID protocols. However, I'm live on the caffeine. I'm in the chat. You know that. I'm 10 toes down in the chat. But I like the ability for Kid Chaos to get right back out there. Same thing for you. Same algorithm for you, First Lady Flames. I want to see you jump back on another card. I want to see you back in that Queen of the Ring. I need to see you inside of a ring. They got an event coming up April 10th. Hey, Debo, what's up? What we doing? Debo, can we get that? Can we get First Lady Flames? Can we get First Lady Flames on that card, please? Why not? Set that up. That's what I'm talking about. So, man, again, all losses are not considered equal. And again, I think these watchbacks, the watchback for Kid Chaos is going to be a lot different than what y'all first assessment was. The watchback for First Lady Flames, it's going to look a little bit closer than what y'all got it. And it was already close on cam off the first watch. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do you still see star potential in Kid Chaos and First Lady Flames? Who would you like to see them battle? Me personally, Kid Chaos, I would love to see him battle a Jerry West. Kid Chaos versus Jerry West, absolutely. I would love to see that in his next battle. Don't give him a Crucible type battler. No, his potential far exceeds that. His pen far exceeds that. He just has to worry. He has to be able to adjust his philosophy. He has to be able to adjust his delivery, which he's willing to do. So I'm not really worried about him going forward. First Lady Flames, I would love to see you against Young Gaddis. I don't know if, has that battle happened? Y'all let me know in the comment section. But Debo, Gaddis, First Lady Flames, set that up. Let's go. Temperature check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And like always, we just getting started. And don't think a verb. Let me holler at you real quick, homie.